Guys, it's your brother Ogs. Happy New Year to you and your families. God is good all the time. Be positive. Miracle is going to happen to you. I hope that 2024 is going to be a better year for you. Believe and you will see it. If you want to bless your brother and the channel, all you have to do is to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and it's gonna take only 1 second. Thank you so much for your support during 2023, and I hope that you support the channel even better in 2024. In this video, we have some transfer news. January just means another transfer window is gonna open, and you know, this is Chelsea we're talking about here. We are always busy in the transfer market. So we're going to see what is happening and try to give you my opinion about the target that Chelsea are going for. And feel free to get in the comment section down below and let us know what is your choice and what we should do in January to try to bring Chelsea back on track. Let's go. All right, my people. Let's start by this news here from Bobby Vincent. Chelsea need to settle on a defensive pairing for the rest of the season. No centre-back partnership has been able to find a rhythm yet. Jean-Claire Todibo, remember the name, Jean-Claire Todibo from Nice is of interest ahead of the January transfer window, but we're going to also talk about some other targets. So let's start by Jean-Claire Todibo. He's a French guy. I know him because I've been doing some watch along for the French league. I've been watching him since he moved to Barcelona as a young, like 18 years old. Okay, so if Barcelona are interested in somebody, you must be technically very good. And he's really technically very good. And he went back to Nice because he couldn't find playing time at Barcelona, so they sold him. They also have Christensen, they have Araujo, so they got more players, so they had to sell. And Barcelona also, you all know, with the financial fair play and all the good stuff, they have to sell pretty much everything to raise money, okay, for the club to keep going. So he didn't really fail at Barcelona, but he was very young. And the competition was too high and Barcelona needed to sell. All right. So Chelsea are in the conversation of Todibo, but he also been linked with pretty much every big team in Europe. Lately, he been linked like heavily with Tottenham Hotspurs. But there is nothing concrete. And then a couple days ago, Tottenham Hotspurs switched to another Italian guy, or a guy who plays for, in Italy. I don't know if he's Italian or not. I forgot his name. Now, it looks like Chelsea are in front. But also, don't forget that Manchester United been linked with this guy for the last 3 years. And Sir Jim Ratcliffe bought 25% of Manchester United. You see the logic here? So, they might make it easier for Manchester United to get Jean-Claire Todibo than Chelsea Football Club because of the relationship between Manchester United and Nice, the ownership. You know what I'm trying to say here? It's just like RB Leipzig with RB Salzburg, right? They are all from the Red Bull group. So the transfer between the two teams is like too easy. It's going to be done like in 24 hours. It's not even a problem. So I think If Manchester United really want Jean-Claude Todibo, they might get him ahead of Chelsea Football Club. Did that make sense? So that is just my narrative. It's just simple common sense. But also, the player himself might say, no, I'm not going to the cold Manchester. I'm going to London and play for Chelsea Football Club. In that case, you have nothing to do but to let the player go. The end of the day, it's about the player and not about the owner.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So this one from Mail Sport or Mail Online. It understood that Chelsea are looking to bring in as many as 4 new faces when the window opens, with a striker as a priority. So Chelsea are not done yet. 1 billion spent is not enough. We are going even for more. Chelsea wanna sign at least 4 players in January. And I kind of agree with them. Striker must be the priority. The problem we have with that is in January it's very difficult to get a proper striker. Napoli won't accept to let Osimhen go in January. Boniface, I don't think Xabi Alonso is going to accept to let his striker to go in the middle of the season. So every decent striker that you have there, you have to pay a king ransom to get a striker. Ivan Toney, the price is 100 million. I don't want to pay that kind of money. And even Victor Gyökeres from Sporting Lisbon, 80 million is too much for somebody who was 4 months ago or 5 months ago in the championship in England. I don't want to play that. I don't want to pay that kind of money. So, who is a decent striker out there that Chelsea should go for? That is a good question, and that's why we have a scouting department who can just go on the market and start searching for somebody and not spend crazy, ridiculous amount of money. Moving on, Borussia Dortmund is working on signing Jan Madsen from Chelsea. The two clubs are in talks, and the player himself is happy with the move to Germany. I'm happy for the boy, man. If he goes to Germany, he's going to cook. And in couple seasons, he's going to sign for Manchester United, Manchester City, or another big club in Europe, because I believe he got talent. He's a left back or a wing back, but he's not a winger. He's not a midfielder. He's not a number 10. He's not in positions that Pochettino been playing him. It's been very unfair. And I see people calling him names. He's light-weighted. He's not good for the Premier League. How do you know that without giving somebody a chance? There is a stereotype when it comes to certain players. When you are a little big, oh, you are fat. But listen, certain people are just big naturally. That is his genes. Somebody like Lukaku or somebody like Reece James, they have abs and all that, but they are big. That's how the nature is. So don't expect everybody to be slim and have abs and six-pack and all that. Certain people are just the way they are. And people have been making theories before even giving him a chance. The same way they were making theories about Noni Madueke. He got a bad attitude. He can't track back. He can't score. He can't do this and that. And we saw when we were in crisis and we tried him one game and he bailed us out. So all the theories been people making up stories, assuming, because we like negativity. But he showed us that he's not what people been making up on social media. So I think this guy is a very good left back. He's going to prove people wrong. And good luck to Jan Matsen.
Get out of here.
Trevoh Chalobah also is on the market. He's going to be sold. That is known for years now. Chelsea are trying to raise money, and the only way to raise money is to sell their players from the academy because they are pure profit, but it has nothing to do with their quality. Listen, man, I'm French, right? Badiashile and Disasi are my brothers, right? So if I have to follow the logic on social media, which is back your local boys, support a foreigners because you are a foreigner, I was going to hype them here. But let me be honest, I don't see anything that Disasi is doing that is better than Trevoh Chalobah. You can say whatever you want. The only reason people hate him because he's English and he's Cobham. That is the only thing. Trevoh Chalobah, if given the same kind of opportunity, the same run of games, he is going to be better than Disasi. There is no doubt about it. And I don't follow tribalism. I don't praise people because they are from such and such or the color of their skin. I respect every Chelsea player as my brother. They are all my brothers. No discrimination here. But what we see online is if Trevoh Chalobah makes the same mistake as Disasi or as Badiashile, the guy who's going to be killed is going to be Chalobah because he's Cobham. So he need to be sold. And you see, even when he's injured, he continue encouraging Alfie, encouraging Chelsea and all that. You can't buy passion, love. You can't buy those things. You know, they are natural. Those kids grew up as Chelsea fans, ball boys, 6 years old, and now they are men, and all of a sudden they are not good enough for Chelsea. And we pretend that the club belongs to us and not to them. Wow.
In football, is it better to be more reliable or less reliable?
If they can count on you, you can play. But if you can't, you're on a bench.
Another one, big mistake that Chelsea are going to make in January probably because they want to sell Conor Gallagher 40 to 50 million and he's out. And apparently Tottenham Hotspurs are pushing. But if Conor Gallagher was Galadino da Silva from Brazil with the same statistics that he has today, nobody was going to say, oh, he only runs. Oh, he doesn't have any technical ability. Oh, he doesn't. Everybody was going to say, break the bank, bring Galadino at Chelsea at any cost. I don't care how much you're going to pay him. Just bring Galadino at Chelsea Football Club. But because he's Cobham, because he's our own kid, because he's on free, he doesn't worth anything. But you don't know what you got until it's gone. I'm telling you right now, Gallagher is going right to the top. You like it or not, he is the best. We spent 120 million, 115 million on certain players, but Gallagher is way 10 times better than all of them. Fact. But he's not going to get headlines because he's not Galadino da Silva. Good luck to him. Listen, I don't care. Wherever he chooses to go, I will continue to support him. I will continue to support Chelsea, but also support my boys everywhere they play. And selling Gallagher already is a big crime. Selling him to Tottenham Hotspurs is a double crime, and they deserve like 10 years jail. You know? And if this guy, Todd Boehly, is gonna do this, it's just like you sell the real diamond and you go buy fake diamond with that. Nobody that you're gonna bring is gonna be even close to the level of Gallagher. It's really embarrassing And it's absolutely a disgrace.
I feel embarrassed.
So, talking about the strikers that Chelsea are going in January, I'm going to throw some names there. Some realistic names. I'm not saying that we have to go for Adebayo, Elijah from Luton Town, because I just discovered him not long ago when I was doing some research. The guy started in no league. Yeah, no league, and today he's in the Premier League. He's 25 years old. He's handful. Did you see how he bullied Chelsea Football Club? Good with his head, technically good, very good, powerful shot on him. Specialist, really, like set pieces. He is there bullying everybody. I'm looking for a profile like him. Not necessarily him, but a profile like him. Chelsea scouting department need to do their homework. Do your homework. You know what I mean? Because you are paid for that. It doesn't matter. You can go to the championship and find a solid, powerful number 9, a target man. People have been talking about Lautaro Martinez. Forget about it, my friend. Lautaro Martinez is not what Chelsea need at the moment. He's good. He's getting better. But he misses more chances than he scored in Italy and with Argentina. Sometimes you think, oh my goodness. If you think Werner, Morata were bad, just watch compilation of Lautaro Martinez. The failed compilations one, right? And I always tell people that we have a lot of Lautaro Martinez at Chelsea Football Club. Nkunku, same profile. Even Jackson, somebody who can play a second striker, a shadow striker. He's not a target man. He's short. He's like 4'2". Sorry about it. He's like 4. We are looking for 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". Size matter. You know, to break low block, you put the ball in the box and you let him fight. We are looking for a Didier Drogba, a Diego Costa, physically imposing. Don't tell me about Lautaro Martinez because he got some good compilation videos. Come on, people need to wake up, and we have so many of them. Even Palmer can be our Lautaro Martinez. He can play as a second striker. Even Gallagher used to do it when he was at Crystal Palace and also at West Brom. He can do it. You have just to train him to be in that post and bring the same profile. It's not going to help Chelsea Football Club. So Elijah, when they got relegated, or if they get relegated, I think he's going to find a very, very good club in the Premier League and he's going to cook. And if Chelsea decide to go for him, my friend, I'm not going to be opposed to that because I think he's a very, very good. If the price is good, though, because when Chelsea comes knocking the door, the price goes up. It's a Chelsea thing. So let me know your choices because we're going for 4 target in January. Give me some names. Throw some names out there and let's keep the conversation going.